is Nanda. It's something to get your mind off the game as well. Yes, you need to be focused and you need to be sincere to what you do, but you also need the opportunity to switch off at times. Otherwise, it's just too much mentally. Makes room, slices that through the offside for a single. What sort of music do you enjoy, Mayur?
To be honest, I'm not very much into music. I would credit my brother, Ankur Barua, who introduced me to good soft music, you know. And recently, Assam, I'm from Assam, they lost the soul. You know, you must have heard Zubin Garg, and God bless his soul. And he was such a good icon. You know, he sang Ya Ali, and then so many good Assamese music in different languages also. But yes, so I would say mixer of everything, like Assamese, English, but it's there's no typical one music that I can just pinpoint myself. But yesterday, while I was traveling from Delhi towards the airport, I was listening to Coldplay. I love Coldplay, you know, and I was so again, credit to my brother for making me introduced to music. Otherwise, it was all about cricket, you know. Every day, day in, day out, I was just hooked on to cricket. He said, you need to calm down, you know, you need to listen to music also. That's how I got into it, yeah.
Sometimes you sing or hum to yourself, even when you're batting out there in the middle, to just get the pressure off, to cool off between balls, between overs. Even sometimes just singing with your batting partner. The different things help different people. Raj into his final over. Looking for the second, pushing his partner, and they do well in the end. Even looking for 3 on the overthrow. Well, the keeper does well.
And there you go, the triple figure has come up now, 101 for 6 in the 15th over. You see more runs now getting plundered because it slowly will get into the slog overs. That's when you'll see the batsman giving more room, using the long handle, try to deposit the ball towards the shortest part of this venue. This time, huge aggression coming and stepping towards the ball, but probably got only into the pads. Leg by should be signaled by the umpire towards the short fine leg. But again, I feel, Shivani, with your experience, I think, yes, I feel 150, 160 is still on the cards, isn't it?
The way Karam is batting, absolutely. And this is Raj's last over. 3.3 overs done. He's only conceded 18, hasn't picked up a wicket. But even in these last 2 balls, you can see that he's a thinking bowler. Karam went early. He started early. Takes it leg side. It'll just be a single. They're pushing for the second. This could be a run out, and yes, it is. A batter wasn't even in the frame. A suicidal second run brings a wicket. And it will be the wicket of Karam. Nanda played it into the leg side. Sometimes you take one for the throw, but not on this occasion. Vijay walks back. 7 wickets down now. The TV Riders, 103 on the board. A new man in for the TV Riders, Yashwant. Can they build a partnership now, Nanda and Yashwant? Stop the flow of wickets and start the flow of runs. Tossed up, goes down the ground. It will be a single. top over from Raj, a top spell as well, comes to an end. Just the 20 runs off his 4 overs. Brilliance from the vice captain. They're vibing to the music at the venue. At Harish, Surya, RJ, and Raj Kumar. The batters yet to come for the TV riders. They're padded up and ready.
So a new bowler being introduced into the attack by the corporate missiles. Just 5 overs remaining, which means 30 balls from here on in the first innings of this first match of this late cricket league played here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad. It's powered by Cricket Clubs, and the OTT platform is Trailer TV. So you can watch this match across the globe wherever you are. And you have a lady anchor right among the crowd. She's getting them entertained, isn't it? You need it. Seam up delivery. Again, crisscrossing the arms to play that ball towards deep, almost towards a cow corner for a single. Couple of runs. Is a very good running. And pink color helmets. Any specific color for you, Shevani? Paddings, helmets, gloves. Are you superstitious?
No, not very superstitious, and it just depends on which team you're playing for. It's another one. Another one bites the dust here for the TV riders. Nanda looking to use his feet, comes down the track, misses the ball completely. And Sai, in his very first over, picks up a wicket.
So now the wicket goes down here, courtesy of stumping. He knows nothing much that he could do. Just charge the bowler, just hoping that he plays through the line. But again, a good seam-up delivery that was from Sai in his very first over. There he goes, stumped by Sanjeev. And that's actually not the replay. But again, another wicket goes down. They have really simplified the bowling attack for themselves, corporate missiles. And now Arun, the captain, will be much more of a relaxed captain. And his thought of bowling first now looks to be a very good decision. Surya is the new batsman. Nice seam-up delivery again. Really bowling on a land which will create trouble for most of the batsmen coming in. 106 for 8. 120, 130 from here on.
Their first target, 120. And this will help. Nicely played through the offside, off the back foot. Good punchy drive. And picks up a 4, does RJ Surya. And they're swung away nicely. There's a fielder in the deep. But closer to a deep point. And therefore there's plenty of space there. Picks it out to perfection. Need a couple of more of those. Follows the boundary up with the single. happened in that first innings. The Corporate Missiles won the toss and they elected to bowl first. The TV Riders being put into bat first scored 112 and lost 9 wickets. That was the end of the innings. So the target now for the Corporate Missiles will be 113. It was a good start with the bat for the TV Riders, with their openers Abhishek and Kola Mahesh getting to 20 odd each. But thereafter it was a procession of wickets, and that's why they see themselves defending 112. Mayur Barua alongside me. Good afternoon again, Mayur. What are your expectations in the chase?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Shivani. What a tough question that one, isn't it? Huge expectations to start off. And yeah, 113 is the target. It's still dicey to answer. Runs, yeah, I'm still there, but Corporate Missiles, now they have seen how the story has unfolded, how the pitch is behaving, and yeah, if they get a very good foundation, 52 for no loss, it was for TV Riders, and they will be just be hoping to pluck a leaf out of that book. If they do so, and if they maintain the tempo, and it also depends. Corporate Missiles, they started off with an off spinner in the form of Sriram, and now it's Kalki 027, and so yes, it will be very interesting how the start goes, how they can build a partnership. If you ask me, I still say it's a 50-50 situation at the moment, if I can say, to start off. You said 160. What about now? Like what do you feel like probably the chase will be doable for them?
The first ball of the chase. Just defended on the offside, and they take that single to get the chase underway. To the Corporate Missiles, it's going to come down to strategy, I feel. Power play is going to overs without losing a wicket, or maybe a maximum of 1 wicket. And play sensibly. They should be able to get over this line of 113. They won the toss, elected to bowl first, so now they have the target. They know how they need to go about their business to chase this down and to get that win. Will they be able to, is the question. Definitely favoring the batting side at this time. It's a good start though from Kalki Raja actually.
Yes, it's so very important, isn't it? That's what the word that you have used, playing sensible cricket. So let sense prevail. It's crazy runouts we have seen today, and some drop catches, and 3 in a row. That was something unbelievable. One of them was tough, but then again, at this level, probably when you practice so hard, what a good swing this is. From Kalki Raj, you might just see that very often with still gloomy conditions here at this Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium here in Hyderabad. And then don't be surprised if you probably see an edge flying, but again there's no slip. Little surprise, no slip in there.
Especially when you're defending 112. Your best bet of pulling out a win is to be attacking and get those wickets early. To put that slip in position is so vital. It also comes down to the confidence of the bowler and where the captain sees the wickets coming from. If the captain believes maybe long on, mid-wicket or extra cover is where the catches are going to come, because that's the style of the bowler. That's what they go with. Nicely driven straight to extra cover. Very good cricket all round. It was a nice and full delivery with movement away. Beautifully driven. That fantastic fielding as well.
Yes, excellent first over, and good to see the batsmen are playing on the front foot. The drive is there, and that's what you need to negate the swing, isn't it? There might be no slip, but as a batsman, for you, the first purpose is to see off the new ball. That's why you have in the opening combination that you go. It's a full toss on the off, some drives. Single on the offer. They get it eventually. We've seen some very good running from the openers of TV Riders. The corporate missiles, it was almost like a touch and go towards mid-off. They get a single, but again, eyes very much on the ball. That's what melted down the single very easily at the end. Again, you need a good start, good form. Hat-trick of dots to start off the first over in the first innings, and 10 came to back-to-back boundaries from Kola. Any boundary you predict in this over?
Nicely driven. Some good technique on offer here from the corporate missiles. But no boundary, Mayor, to end the first over. It's been a good one from Kalki Raja. Captain Pawan Sai of the TV Riders animated as he's setting the field for the second over. A good start with the ball from Kalki Raja. Miserly over to start proceedings. They do need early wickets. The baseball helmet is out as well, a catcher's helmet for the wicketkeeper. I've kept wickets. I've had a catcher's helmet as well. Very comfortable, a lot more comfortable at times than a cricket helmet. Because most of the time as a wicketkeeper you have full sight of the ball. You want to protect your face. It's highly unlikely that the ball is going to go up in the air and land on the top of your head.
There have been so many instances, isn't it, of that getting landed. But number 36 now comes in. And good swing on offer. Nice seam-up deliveries. Nice to see both medium paces on the attack now for the TV Riders. They now have a very small total to defend. And first of all, probably just 3 or 4 runs have come in. But again, what they really need to do as a bowling unit is to bowl on purpose, be on the right channel.
Nicely threads the gap and finds a boundary. There's the boundary you're asking for, Mayur. Beautifully placed. Yes, in swing from Hritesh, but dealt with a plumb.
And Shivani, look at how it paced off. It's almost like a sprinter behind the ball. I seriously never thought that ball was going towards the boundary. But again, new ball on offer across such a nice green surface here at this venue. And that's why it really helped with such a nice outfield for that first boundary. Yep, it has come up. But probably 8 runs now, giving some room to play that shot towards the deep cover for a nice single in there for the corporate missiles. But again, you can see hint of in the movement where the ball is over pitch. The batsmen are just flaying their shots. Now the difference between both these openers and the one between TV Riders are they're playing with the ball. Just very few deliveries that I've seen they've given some room to play, probably because they know the target and probably the techniques are very good. This time pulls it towards the short mid-wicket region. 1 bounce and a thumbs up from Kalki. It's actually not from Kalki. It's from Hritesh from the TV Riders.
Played away on the leg side. Finds the gap as well between square leg and mid-wicket 2 boundaries in this over. It's turning out to be a good one for the Missiles. Just clears that front leg and swings away. A bit of a sweep to the medium pacer. You don't see that all that often. But got the meaty part of the bat. It does sigh. And follows it up with a nice defensive prod on the offside to end the over. That's the end of the second over. 14 runs coming off it. Kulki Raja. A bit of swing away from the right-hander, just playing outside the line of the ball. Good work behind the stumps by Harish K.
Again, what a good one from 0-7, Kalki on over. And he is a very serious cricketer. You can see the look on his face that he means business with that seam delivery. Looking at the ball all along and hitting the land very hard, not allowing the batsman to free up the arms. Both the boundaries which came in the previous over from Ritesh. Now a single, a dive from the fielder, short mid-wicket region, but cannot prevent those couple of runs coming. Can be tough. Bat bounce towards Kalki. That only allowed the batter to go into the houses smoothly, or else could have been trouble.
And pushing the fielder hard was Sai there, coming back to the danger end. It does brilliantly. He put his head down and ran. Decided in the very first run that he's going for the second. The clarity in thought and execution is what's required. Once you've decided to go for it, you go all out. And since he was coming to the danger end, it worked out in the end as well.
Absolutely. But the runs are there in the offering. After 4 overs, TV Riders were 25 for no loss, and the corporate missiles are 9 shy from getting that probably some good quick time. They got 4 boundaries, remember, TV Riders, when they were within 3 overs. A good swing, but a very good line also towards the short extra cover. But single nonetheless on the offering. The score now for the corporate missiles will go into double figures. The scores will definitely be adjusted. But Captain there will be very, very excited with this opportunity now. With the score that defense, it's still on your your side. It also sometimes makes task easier as a bowling unit. Trying to go over cover. There is a fielder station, and he's just a lone boundary rider, just patrolling the boundary edges. Get the scores adjusted for you. But again, I thought to ask you this. This just came out. Any collision route during runouts for you, while as a batsman or as a bowler? You collided with anyone, and it resulted in a very, very bad show up.
Never. Very careful about that. Beautifully driven. Crashed through the offside, but sweeper cover. With some smart footwork, Keeps it inside the line. Great work on the boundary. So just a couple to end the over for the corporate missiles. And coming back to the running between the wickets or on the field, I never collided with the fielder or my batting partner, but at times I have run into the umpire.
And probably got a yellow card being shown. Hey, here you go.
Luckily, no yellow cards in cricket, but I remember an instance while playing in Scotland. It was the Women's World Cup Global Qualifiers, and Sue Redfern, who is one of the umpires on the World Cup panel currently that's happening. It's an all-female panel this time, which is great to see in the Women's World Cup. But Sue Redfern, I was bowling and then backing up, and usually I'm at extra cover in mid-wicket. So always there for the throws, running in when the ball goes to the offside. If I'm at mid-wicket, running into the stumps to collect the throw and things like that. So Sue Redfern always had an eye on me, just in case I ran into her, and I did the same as well. So we had a little bit of banter going back and forth between myself and the umpire. It's not just the opposition that you have banter with. Sometimes you also have a chat with the umpires.
I'm sure that goes in so healthily and flows in such a nice motion when you're there in cricket, and that also builds a very healthy repute, isn't it, as an umpire, as a player, as a cricket player, because umpires are also human. They've also played cricket throughout their life, and that's why they are not different. Well tossed up. Oh, huge appeal coming in. Pawan gets a first ball. And Pawan means wind. Could have been a wind of change, isn't it, first ball?
Well, captain into the attack, tossing it up. Well above the batter's eye line. Slow through the air as well. That will mean that the batter has to generate the power, whether to hit a 4 or a 6, and makes it that much more difficult. He has 2 boundary riders that are allowed inside the power play, both straight down the ground at long off and long on. That's Pawan Sai. Pawan Sai to Sai. Flat puts that straight down the ground and gets the distance as well. Thuds into the stands. Incredible height and distance from Sai. It's a maximum.
Yes, absolutely smarted it. Took it from way outside off stump. There we go. Another one, which Pawan thought, okay, this might just be a dotted one. But again, no. Sai says you'll have to see this ball fly. And fly is very, very well way above. And that's an international distance. He's just crossed some good waters and good groundings there. As you see on your screen, those crowd gathering momentum in terms of filling up the seats. I'm sure come the finals tomorrow, we're having 3 more matches, including the grand finale. There will be more and more excitement galore in the stands. Another tossed up delivery. Oh, that's a replay actually. I got excited.
The batter would get excited as well. Just an action replay. As kids growing up here in India and playing for Tamil Nadu State, and then we used to play a lot of cricket in Hyderabad. Hyderabad hosted a lot of women's games through that era. We used to shout from the boundary, action replay, action replay. And there is an action replay from Sai. Back-to-back 6s, similar shots. Incredible hitting from Sai.
He is really, really making the ball feel the heat. Look at that ball travel such a almost into the first tier. This is really, really good, and that's what the crowd has come in here, isn't it? This is, and as you have said, like you've been a boundary, you've been a ball girl also sometimes, and never had that. Okay.
I have never had that opportunity. I've been on the field since a very young age.
Yeah, so on the field also presents such a good opportunity, isn't it? This time just shies it through the offside. No one in there. No one there in the picture at all towards the deep extra cover. 1 bounce for 4. The dealing in boundaries and 6s suddenly. This flurry will not allow Pawan the win. First ball dot, but then again he's just allowing himself to smell the leather with the bat. Who is Asai quickly moves to 24 of 11 and the score on to 37 for no loss.
2 6s and a 4. Big appeal from Pawan Sai. He feels his man was right in front of the stumps. The umpire feels different. It's been an eventful over. You mentioned the dot to start things off. 2 6s and almost a third 6 there. Agonizingly close to the boundary line. The 4 on the offside. And then a big appeal in front of the stumps. Deep mid-wicket is interested, but will be a mere spectator as that ball sails over the line yet again. What an incredible over for the corporate missiles and for side. 3 big 6s and a 4. And they end the 4th over with the score on 43 for none. A change in line from Pawan Sai, but no change in the way Sai dealt with it. He pulled out the same shot, clearing that front leg and slog sweeping it over deep mid-wicket. Great execution, such clean timing. It really took a liking to Pawan Sai, did Sai. We will move.
It was me just giving out the name corporate team, but missiles from Sai, isn't it?
Yes, Sai bowled well as well in that first innings, picked up a wicket. It was right on target, kept it nice and tight. Only got an opportunity to bowl towards the back end of the innings. But comes out opening with the bat. Absolutely brilliant. Ram. Off the outside edge, flies over the inner circle. This over, starting with the boundary. This time, it's off the bat of Arun.
And a very good chance for the ball boys to come into the picture. The score now quickly goes to 47, not towards the pitch of the delivery, but when you slice it very, very well and goes over both the fielders at gully and short third man and towards the third man position very quickly on towards for a boundary. Arun on 16 of 12. Sai at the non-striker at 30 of 13. The current run rate is 11.28. There's a huge concern now for the captain of TV Riders. Ram already giving away boundary. Now he will give you a wide. Well done from the wicket keeper. Score goes to 48 for the corporate missiles.
They've bounced back well, the corporate missiles. They didn't make any early inroads in that first innings, but once they got that first breakthrough, they kept pegging away at those wickets. Full toss and pulled away. Huge gap between square leg and mid-wicket. Just had to place the ball and does that to perfection and with commensurate ease.
Yes, huge full toss that one. He's already in shape, using the ball, using the bat like a huge sword, and no one being stationed towards the backward square leg, and an easy boundary coming in there. Not a chance for any of the fielders to run in to chase the ball because it was 4 returned. It was a hit me ball, and a 50 has also come in no time. 52 for no loss. Fumble from the wicket keeper. Should be a single and a wide. And now the sun is out. to head to duos, isn't it? So the ball will swing not that much in propensity as it will be it used to early on, and makes batting look more easier.
It does make a bit of a difference. We've had some bad bounce around the pitch just because the pitch is slightly elevated here at the Opal Stadium. Amazing! Sai just continuing on his merry way. A couple bounces into the fence. Unbelievable hitting. A free flow of the bat. But what really stands out is the timing. Width on offer and makes the most of it as well.
And you can see how frustrated was the fielder in there. More than the fielders in your circle, he was the one being just seeing the ball go over him. 4-1, 4-1, 4, and it might just be 4+2. Yes, it is. Beautifully crafted. Up goes the arms of the umpire. 63 for no loss now. Ram has been taken to the cleaners, way outside off stump. But again, you get the width and over, and you just what you do, use the longest part of your handle and make the ball fly over.
Yes, it flew way over the boundary, but it was also very smart from Sai. There was a sweeper cover for the previous ball. Because of where he hit the previous 6, they moved that fielder straighter, in fact, towards almost a long off, a wide long off. And therefore, this time, he went more towards cover. It wouldn't have made a difference if there was a fielder there, but that's just smart batting. Minimizing the risk every possible way.
Yes, very smart cricket. Last ball of the 5th over. Oh, a full toss makes the ball go smoking over deep mid-wicket region. On to the second tier this time. Shivani is surprised. And Shivani says, oh my goodness, rub your eyes to see this ball going cracker. 4-4-4, 6-6. I don't feel he's going to get another over, Shivani.
Oh, it's a delight to watch. Such clean hitting, such clean ball striking. Sai has raced away to 46. He's only faced 16 deliveries. It's been absolutely insane. It's been a blitzkrieg from Sai. What a start to this innings. What a start to the chase for the corporate missiles. You think, okay, Arun is doing well. 14 balls, 20 runs. And then you look to the other side and you see Sai. 16 balls, 46. Going berserk here are the corporate missiles. That stands them in good stead. 113 is the target. They finished the power play with 69 runs on the board, and they haven't lost a wicket yet. The TV writers desperately need a wicket. Where do they find one? Does the change in field restrictions, will that make the difference to get their first breakthrough? How much of a change will it be for Sai and Arun in terms of their plans with 5 fielders patrolling the boundary now? Or do they continue the same way? Nanda.
Baseball, very famous in the US. Sai, Shivani, there for you to take him, probably get him drafted in somewhere, and I'm sure, isn't it? He'll be good feet.
Yeah, good, nice swing, especially to the leg side. Has that beautiful wind up. Yes, Arun is on screen, but talking about Sai, he has a nice wind up, good high back lift. And then a free flow of the bat. Whether on the offside or the leg side, flat bats it nicely.
Also look at the face mask of the wicket keeper. Baseball, isn't it? So, 20 off 16 onto the pads. It's a huge question being asked. What has the umpire said? No.
That was well bowled. It was a tight one as well. Touching for a second. What would have been drifting down leg side, but mighty close. Oh, he's seen Dinesh Karthik use that face mask. While keeping the women's game, we have a lot of wicket keepers use leg guards inside their pants. For ease of movement. We've seen a couple of wicket keepers use a face mask instead of a helmet. We see that on display here in the Elite Cricket League, powered by Cricket Clubs, the OTT platform partner Triller TV, if you're watching from outside of India. It's been a good over so far from Nanda. A good bowling change for the TV riders. Outside the power play, you have 3 extra fielders you can position on the boundary. There's 4 dots and a single so far in this over. Can he finish it out well? Reload. A delayed indication of the wide ball from the umpire, and the batter is all up in his face. Where's the wide? Where's the wide?
.71 for no loss. Last ball on the leg side. Heaves it towards mid-wicket region. Will get a single to finish up over number 6. And it's now 72 for no loss for the corporate missiles. After 6 overs, TV riders were 38 for no loss. And look at the comparison now. 34 more runs. And now that is something of a huge bargain now that the captain has to do in his mind. Hello. 6 overs, 72 for no loss for the corporate missiles. They've been doing very good here. What a lovely start. Exactly the start that they were hoping for. Exactly the start they've got. And why not? They've been championing the cause beautifully here. As you can see, this venue very much in orange, getting so well here. At 72 for no loss, they'll be just be hoping. And now with Sai doing most of the business, he'll be just be hoping as chances comes, and it just beautifully. And that is something which they'll be just trying to know, and I'm sure that is something that they have been just getting underneath, as you can see, and purposely they done much more on spin on offer. Okay, I have the company of Mudassar, who has come all the way from Dubai to be with us. Mudassar, what a way to welcome you to the commentary box.
Good afternoon, Mayur, and good afternoon to all of our viewers. What a catch. The going has been easy so far for CMS, trying to go big, but what an effort, running towards his right side. All eyes wide open, and a brilliant catch. The first casualty for CMS in the shape of Arun. managing 21 of 19, 20 balls in fact, 73 for the loss of 1.
(73 for 1). The first wicket has fallen down for the corporate missiles. It's Yashwant with the ball. In his third ball, he's captured a wicket, and this might just be the start of a good lineage of wickets. But that's not what the corporate missiles will be hoping for. It's Arun who's dismissed, but at the other end, it's Sai, but this might just be 2 in 2. It is 2 in 2. Mudassar, what are you doing at the commentary box? Oh, Dubai vibes in Hyderabad.
Like a lucky charm for the bowling side. Back-to-back wickets going down. A poor delivery, an ordinary shot, but an extraordinary catch. Look at the sprint from the fielder. Once again, he comes into play. He's delighted. There's a buzz in the crowd. Back-to-back wickets going down. Some known faces coming to Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium to watch this beautiful game of cricket between these two sides. 73 for the loss of 2.
So hat-trick ball on offer. Question from Mudassar. Mudassar, have you bought a hat-trick in your bag today?
You never know. They have already got back-to-back wickets and a good captaincy, I would say, an astute captaincy. Slip into position. They are excited. 2 quick wickets going down. Yashwant on a hat-trick.
73 for 2. Oh, full toss. No, towards the backward square leg for 4. Hat-trick gets vanquished. Absolutely squashed here for 4. And the nerves will now settle down, because not only a boundary, but a hat-trick has just gone down begging.
Beautifully managed. No fielder towards the deep square leg, and 4 runs to start off his innings. What a start for the new batter. Score moves to 77.
On the pads, a huge appeal, and now there is a slip in place. He's immediately asking the umpire to go upstairs in the hope that there is a TV umpire. He definitely felt that it pitched in line. It will be straight and probably hitting the middle stump. But we are also in a galaxy of stars, the local stars, and we have people who are there in the Big Boss. And what a celebrity moment, isn't it? I think so. This might have traveled the distance to probably crash on between middle and off stump.
A good call from the umpire, keeping in mind he came down the track long way. But still we are waiting for that confirmation. We have a review system in this tournament. It's a working day here in Hyderabad, but still people coming in numbers to support this tournament for a noble cause. A great initiative have been taken by the Chief Minister, Mr. Revanth Reddy, and Telangana government. And good to see the TV stars. They're enjoying the outing here at Rajiv Gandhi Stadium. Are you enjoying stay here in Hyderabad, Mayur?
Yes, absolutely. My second visit in Hyderabad, I would say Hyderabad proper the first, because the last time I was there in Secunderabad, I went to the Jwalagatta Foundation Academy, so not much that I could see. But thank you so much. Yes, it's been very good. The people everywhere has been very kind. In fact, yesterday while coming from the airport and today also, there have been huge cricket fans, the drivers. You speak about cricket, he says, sir, who's not a fan of cricket, isn't it? And they took some selfies. I felt like a celebrity before entering the venue. But now with Mudasar sitting next to me, then Shivani also, the huge lot of experience playing and all, I feel there's so much of lots of things to learn in cricket from you guys, isn't it? But thank you so much. The hospitality, it has been so good, isn't it? And people have been so warm, and also to the management of cricket clubs, isn't it? Mr. Ganesh, Wing Commander Raghav, they've been absolutely so good, isn't it? So of course, Mudasar, you have always been so good and kind, but no kindness from the batsman on offer as the ball just sails way over the deep extra cover for six. Absolutely clean hitting this is.
Oh, what a shot. Great pickup shot towards that off-stick channel. A width offer and goes behind the ball over the extra cover fielder for a huge maximum. Runs are coming thick and fast, though they have lost 2 back-to-back wickets in the previous over. But the approach remains the same. Positive approach from the batters of CMS.
Flicked it on the onside. And I was telling Shivani, I'm sure Sai must have given the name missiles, corporate missiles. There's so much of missiles firing in from his blade. There been 3 sixes in the last over. And I'm sure now he's just knocking very hard on the door for his half century. Just a single away. And just so rarest of the occasions that you see Sai not hitting a cricket ball, but he hits it very hard towards that mid-wicket region on the second tier. That's where he just raised the alarm bells. This might just be his moment. And the moment has come in towards long on for a single. Oh, tumble, but no. He'll get a couple of runs to become the first half-centurion of the Elite Cricket League on day number 1, on match number 1 of the second innings. What a very good innings this is from Sai.
Controlled aggression we have witnessed from Sai, the top order batter, and achieving that feat in just 22 deliveries. Came out with a positive approach, the determination in his eyes, and they're inching closer to that target of 112. Another one in the slot, and Sai goes straight over the long on for another maximum.
He is now saying that probably after this match I really need to go home very soon. Today's India versus South Africa in the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup. Probably a huge fan of Smriti Mandhana. And of course, this is the home of Mithali Raj also, PVS Lakshman, Mohammad Azharuddin. And again, he's seriously now eyeing some very good runs. 57 out of 93. It's been absolutely chaotic. Your good moments, Mudasar, of being a very good batsman or very bowler. You see, he's staring at me. Mudasar is staring at me.
More than that, I was a very good team owner as well as a captain. But how can you forget the Mia Bhai, the new sensation from Hyderabad, Mohammad Siraj. Oh, what a spell he bowled for India in that series against England. A true match winner. It's all because of Hyderabadi biryani. You can see that power has been generated from the blade of Sai. And for sure, tonight I am going to take Mayur for a lovely dinner.
Thank you so much. But I hope not many people are listening to that line, or it might just be a lineage. But yes, a taste of Hyderabadi biryani. How can you leave the city without it, isn't it? But it's fun that a single has come in. But yeah, apologies, Mohammad Siraj. How can you forget? And what swing on offer? India versus West Indies in Ahmedabad in the first test. I'm sure there'll be much on offer in the second test. As we look at the celebrities now, and they've formed such a good core on this place, and this is such a nice fundraiser event that you're having of the Pahalgam attack, and it's such a good tribute that you see. And I was there in Kanpur. There's a event on Operation Sindoor. Again, that was between the parliamentarians and the politicians. It's so good, isn't it? So nice tribute to every shoulders that lost their lives for the nation. But at the moment, the cricketers are also putting themselves in line to get the runs behind them, and it's corporate missiles now seriously on top of the game versus TV Riders.
Especially Sai, the way he's batting, he's getting those runs and maxims like a bazooka here at Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium, inching closer to that 113 mark. It's a 16-over game, the first game of this tournament, a two-day tournament. So far, the going has been good for CMS.
He chips down the wicket, doesn't middle too much, but past the umpire at square leg towards the backward on the leg side. Runs are coming thick and fast, not very far away. Just 117 is the target, so just 20 required here. Winning the toss, electing to bowl first versus TV Riders. Captain Arun will be very, very happy to start off this match. And just a small tournament will be finishing off today. So you win, you get a ticket into the semis. So that's how it finishes off. But again, off the field you might be good friends, but on the field it brims with very different energy, isn't it?
Beautifully bowled. Some bounce, wanted to cut, beaten. It's a good over, a boundaryless over comes to an end. Inching closer to that 100 mark is CMS. 9 overs done, 98 for the loss of 2.
Just couple of runs shy, but that will also get out of the equation because this ball has gone the distance. 6 runs and 100 has also come on board for the corporate missiles.
Oh, what it! Rock solid on the back foot and taken the bowler out of the park towards the deep square leg. With that maximum 100 comes up for CMS. Now just 9 runs away from securing a thumping victory. Driven nicely. What an effort. Brilliant effort. Taking out time from their professional lives. All these players coming here for a noble cause. There's 59. What a knock we are witnessing from this young lad. A controlled aggression, pure intent, pure domination here at Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. A day to remember. A new day, new beginning, new stories. Plenty of drama. Gentle medium pace, not helping the cause of the bowling side. The batting has been so good. Using the feet, just little push. And I believe, Mayur, they have read the wicket quite well here, winning the toss and opting to bowl first, exploiting that morning conditions. Though the bowling side, they start off really well. 58 for no loss, 52 for no loss, and all of a sudden, wickets went down quickly. Wayward down the leg, the struggle continues. Apart from those two back-to-back wickets, nothing much for the bowling side. TRD, who managed 112 for the loss of 9, batting first. But they are up against the storm of Sai. The way he's getting those runs, 60 unbeaten of just 27 balls. And alongside him is Sanjeev. Goes straight over the bowler for another maximum. That's the end of the game, and he ends the game with a flourish. What a hit. Number 10, the star for CMS. A thumping victory in the first encounter of this tournament, losing just a couple of wickets. What a brilliant performance we have witnessed from the batters of CMS, and just the right time to reintroduce my co-commentator. It's Shibani joining me. Shibani, what a convincing way to win this game for CMS.
Well, absolutely. The corporate missiles, the first half of that first innings didn't go their way, but thereafter there was no looking back. What an emphatic victory for the corporate missiles. And ending it in style as well with a maximum. 66 unbeaten runs for Sai. He picked up a wicket, and the only over he bowled in that first innings was introduced late into the attack. But he's come out all guns blazing in this chase. 113 was the target, and they've chased it down inside 10 overs. Absolutely incredible display of clean hitting from Sai. Whether on the offside or the leg side, he's hit the ball with plenty of power and incredible timing. Well, TV writers, unfortunately, wasn't their day today. What a game for the corporate missiles. Clawed their way back in that first innings. Once they picked up that first wicket, broke that opening partnership, sent Mahesh back to the hut, and they kept chipping away at those wickets. And then a brilliant batting performance to finish things off. They'll be a happy side, the corporate missiles.
A complete team effort we have witnessed. And let's see the batting card. Just a couple of wickets went down. It was one-man show at the top of the order. Sai getting bulk of the runs. But credit should be given to both the sides. The way they performed, it's not easy. Taking out time from their professional life and coming here for a noble cause. Both the sides, they displayed some tremendous skills here at Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium.
When we talk about the TV writers, good performances coming in for them as well. Kola Mahesh at the top of the order, 28 off just 21 to open the innings, alongside Abhishek, 29 at a run a ball. It was a good start. It was a 52-run opening stand for the TV writers, but thereafter, not many contributions. Karam was the only other batter to get into double figures with 19 off 18. Everyone else went for just a single-figure score. So unfortunately, not enough runs on the board, but they put in plenty of effort. You can see the passion on the field as well. And in the second innings, it was all about Sai. He led the batting effort for the corporate missiles. Let's take a look at that batting card. A picturesque view of the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium here in Uppal in Hyderabad. It's an incredible surface to be playing on, and brilliant facilities as well. There's so many big names coming out of this part of the world, have represented the state, have represented India on the world stage, world beaters as well. You have Mansur Ali Khan Patodi, you have Mohammad Azharuddin in a stand named after him, VVS Lakshman Pavilion, Abid Ali, Plenty of stalwarts of the cricket game. On the female side, you have Arundhati Reddy, who's in the squad at this time. But just taking a look at how this game, the second innings especially, panned out. This is in fact the first innings. Plenty of boundaries to start things off for the TV Riders. There's a good opening partnership between Kola Mahesh and Abhishek. 52-run stand. It was a good power play as well. They got quite a few boundaries. Many coming from the bat of Kola Mahesh. He was a clean hitter of the cricket ball. This one, Abhishek, nice and fine, down to third. Once the 52-run stand, the 50 came up of the partnership. It was an important over in which the TV Riders lost 2 wickets. That over was bowled by Sri Ram. It was an expensive over, yes, and this is the one I'm talking about. It was an expensive over, but they did pick up 2 wickets. It was a big 6, followed up by a wicket. And there it is, the first wicket to fall for the TV Riders, and that started the slide in that first innings. There was a run out as well in the very same over, so they lost 2 back-to-back wickets in quick succession. And this was the run out I was talking about, coming back for the second. This happened on multiple occasions through the innings. They were looking to push the scoring rate. Sharath came into the attack. First ball and picked up a wicket. 2 wickets in that over for Sharath. After that good shot came the second wicket where the batter lost his stumps. Raj had good figures through his 4 overs, only conceding 20 runs. Didn't pick up a wicket, but was mighty economical and mighty tight. Some lusty blows towards the end. Oh, that was a big one towards the side screen. And then a good running catch from the vice captain as well. A couple of chances going down. 3 consecutive catches. Didn't go the missile's way, but no harm done. They were able to restrict the TV Riders to a total of 112 for 9. In just 16 overs. So they bowled really well, created the opportunities and the chances. Although they got the odd boundary towards the end of the innings, it just wasn't enough as they kept losing wickets. The TV Riders. That was Ram going for that big hoik over the leg side, missing the ball completely. Nanda came in. Unfortunately, there was a run out. Again, going for that second run, a bit of hesitation from Vijay. And he had to run back to the hut. You might think it's a replay, but it happened a couple of times. There was some good running, there was intent, but unfortunately, a few too many run-outs. Sai, who came late into the attack. And that was the final wicket of that first innings. 112 is what they got to, the TV Riders. Were bowled out in 16 overs. Sai picked up a wicket and completed a good run out. And then came out with the bat and was absolutely brilliant. Arun and Sai at the top of the order for the corporate missiles. It was a good solid start. Sai was unleashing. That one just trickled through the leg side, but then the real hitting started. It was a blitzkrieg. It was only the 1 or 2 odd tight overs at the beginning. When the captain came into the attack, it was a dot ball to start the over from Pawan Sai. And then it was an expensive one. Sai really taking a liking to the off spin of Pawan Sai, showing him all around the ground. Quite a few shots on the leg side, but there was also that offside for Just agonizingly close to the line. Would have had 4 sixes in the over. And there's the 4 over the offside. Absolutely free-flowing from Sai. Was enjoying his time out there. Finished with 66 runs to his name of just 28 deliveries. Arun as well got into the act. We're matching each other shot for shot. And some gifts from the TV writers as well. It was just unbelievable from Sai. Seemed like a one-man show, although Arun did his part as well. Offside, leg side, short, full. He put everything away. Incredibly clean. And sensible as well. Didn't take too many risks. Went to the right side of the field at the right angles. That was a big appeal, which was gliding down leg side. The leg spin coming in and making a difference. Getting the breakthrough. Sometimes it's even the short ones or the full tosses that can get you the wickets. He picked up 2 wickets. But the damage had already been done by the corporate missiles early in the innings, and Sai was still out there, staying unbeaten to see his side home. And just 9.5 overs is all it took for the corporate missiles to chase down the target of 113. The comprehensive victory in terms of bowling and batting and fielding, but also emphatic with the bat, with over 10 overs to spare. Harish was good behind the stumps, some good takes. Just helping it along with the angle, with the pace of Kalki Raja. And then finishing it straight down the ground in style. As that man Sai, 66 unbeaten runs. He was absolutely brilliant with the bat. Good in the field and with the ball as well. A good all-round performance. The corporate missiles winning this game by 8 wickets with 10.1 overs to spare of match number 1 of the Elite Cricket League here in Hyderabad at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Uppal. We'll head into a short break, and we will be back with the post-match presentation for match number 1.
overs, meaning 1-1-3 is what will be required. We'll be back with the chase very soon, so stay tuned with us. It's absolutely smarted it. Took it from way outside off stump. There we go. Another one, which Pawan thought, okay, this might just be a dotted one. But again, no. Sai says you'll have to see this ball fly. And flies very, very well way above. And that's an international distance. He's just crossed some good waters and good groundings there. As you see on your screen, those crowd gathering momentum in terms of filling up the seats. I'm sure come the finals tomorrow, we're having 3 more matches, including the grand finale. There will be more and more excitement galore in the stands. Another tossed up delivery. Oh, that's a replay actually. I got excited.
A batter would get excited as well. Just an action replay. As kids growing up here in India and playing for Tamil Nadu State, and then we used to play a lot of cricket in Hyderabad. Hyderabad hosted a lot of women's games through that era. We used to shout from the boundary, action replay, action replay. And there is an action replay from Sai. Back-to-back sixes, similar shots. Incredible hitting from Sai.
He is really making the ball feel the heat. Look at that ball travel such a almost into the first tier. This is really good, and that's what the crowd has come in here, isn't it? This is, and as you have said, like you've been a boundary, you've been a ball girl also sometimes, and never had that. Okay.
I never had that opportunity. I've been on the field since a very young age.
Yeah, so on the field also presents such a good opportunity, isn't it? This time just shies it through the offside. No one in there. No one there in the picture at all towards the deep extra cover. 1 bounce for 4. The dealing in boundaries and 6s suddenly. This flurry will not allow Pawan the win. First ball dot, but then again he's just allowing himself to smell the leather with the bat, who is Asai. Quickly moves to 24 of 11 and a score on to 37 for no loss.
2 6s and a 4. Big appeal from Pawan Sai. He feels his man was right in front of the stumps. The umpire feels different. It's been an eventful over. You mentioned the dot to start things off. 2 6s and almost a third 6 there. Agonizingly close to the boundary line. The 4 on the offside. And then a big appeal in front of the stumps. Deep mid-wicket is interested, but will be a mere spectator as that ball sails over the line yet again. What an incredible over for the corporate missiles and for side. 3 big 6s and a 4. And they end the 4th over with the score on 43 for none. A change in line from Pawan Sai, but no change in the way Sai dealt with it. He pulled out the same shot, clearing that front leg and slog sweeping it over deep mid-wicket. Great execution, such clean timing. It really took a liking to Pawan Sai, did Sai.
It was me just giving out the name corporate team, but missiles from Sai, isn't it?
Yes, Sai bowled well as well in that first innings, picked up a wicket. It was right on target, kept it nice and tight. Only got an opportunity to bowl towards the back end of the innings. But comes out opening with the bat. Absolutely brilliant. Ram. Off the outside edge, flies over the inner circle. This over, starting with the boundary. This time, it's off the bat of Arun.
And a very good chance for the ball boys to come into the picture. The score now quickly goes to 47, not towards the pitch of the delivery, but when you slice it very, very well and goes over both the fielders at gully and short third man. And towards the third man position, very quickly on towards for a boundary. Arun on 16 of 12. Sai at the non-striker at 30 of 13. The current run rate is 11.28. There's a huge concern now for the captain of TV Riders. Ram already giving away boundary. Now he will give a wide. Well done from the wicket keeper. Score goes to 48 for the corporate missiles.
They've bounced back well, the corporate missiles. They didn't make any early inroads in that first innings, but once they got that first breakthrough, they kept pegging away at those wickets. Full toss and pulled away. Huge gap between square leg and mid wicket. Just had to place the ball and does that to perfection and with commensurate ease.
Yes, huge full toss, that one. He's already in shape, using the ball, using the bat like a huge sword, and no one being stationed towards the backward square leg, and an easy boundary coming in there. Not a chance for any of the fielders to run in to chase the ball, because it was for return. It was a hit me ball, and a 50 has also come in no time. 52 for no loss. Fumble from the wicket keeper. Should be a single and a wide. And now the sun is out. Should to head to the O's, isn't it? So the ball will swing not that much in propensity as it will be it used to early on, and makes batting look more easier.
It does make a bit of a difference. We've had some bad bounce around the pitch just because the pitch is slightly elevated here at the Upal Stadium. Amazing! Sai just continuing on his merry way. A couple bounces into the fence. Unbelievable hitting. A free flow of the bat. But what really stands out is the timing. Width on offer and makes the most of it as well.
And you can see how frustrated was the fielder in there. More than the fielders in inner circle. He was the one being just seeing the ball go over him. 4-1, 4-1, 4, and it might just be 4+2. Yes, it is. Beautifully crafted. Up goes the arms of the umpire. 63 for no loss now. Ram has been taken to the cleaners way outside off stump. But again, you get the width and over, and you just what you do, use the longest part of your handle and make the ball fly over.
Yes, it flew way over the boundary, but it was also very smart from Sai. There was a sweeper cover for the previous ball. Because of where he hit the previous 6, they moved that fielder straighter, in fact, towards almost a long off, a wide long off. And therefore, this time, he went more towards cover. It wouldn't have made a difference if there was a fielder there, but that's just smart batting. Minimizing the risk every possible way.
Yes, very smart cricket. Last ball of the 5th over. Oh, a full toss makes the ball go smoking over deep mid-wicket region. On to the second tier this time. Shivani is surprised. And Shivani says, oh my goodness, rub your eyes to see this ball going cracker. 4-4-4, 6-6. I don't feel he's going to get another over, Shivani.
Oh, it's a delight to watch. Such clean hitting, such clean ball striking. Sai has raced away to 46. He's only faced 16 deliveries. It's been absolutely insane. It's been a blitzkrieg from Sai. What a start to this innings. What a start to the chase for the corporate missiles. You think, okay, Arun is doing well, 14 balls, 20 runs, and then you look to the other side and you see Sai, 16 balls, 46. Going berserk here are the corporate missiles. That stands them in good stead. 113 is the target. They finished the power play with 69 runs on the board, and they haven't lost a wicket yet. The TV writers desperately need a wicket.